Oops.
This is really hard to light, so.
It's recording you. I pushed the record button, but you guys can fix that, right?
Yeah.
You have Jim, so.
I have apps. So, what I'm going to do is I'm channeling more from Saining and Scottish folklore because my genetic history is Irish and Scottish. I got a lot of Nordic and Celtic background in my ancestry and my DNA. So, I am resisting the urge to call it smudging because that's a native practice that I don't do, not intentionally anyways. Because that would be appropriation. Now that I know, I try not to do that. But this is a practice that is not smudging. It's an energy cleansing and a purification of a room. They typically would use juniper. This is a bundle that was gifted to me that does have some juniper in it, but it also has lemongrass grape and cedar and some other plants. I don't even remember what they are. But that is more along the lines of what we're going to do here because, and it's really hard, if it's not dry enough, it's really hard to keep it lit. So the drier your bundle is, whatever you're using for purification and energy cleansing, the drier the better. Otherwise you gotta keep lighting it, which is why I have this, which is not super ritualistic to have this kind of lighting, but we're on a time crunch here, so. I don't have time for this to not work, and I'm stationary, so we're just gonna go with it. But a lot of times people are gonna start in certain corners, and there's certain ways and directions you can do that. I'm just going with what my instincts tell me. Usually I do that, and then I'll look up. It's like a porthole. I feel like I should do that. You can make gestures. You can make like a cross if that's your belief system. You can draw in the stick. You can do swirls. Whatever you feel called to do. If you feel called to do something and you don't quite understand it, maybe use your intellectual brain after you're done and look up. You know, if there is a meaning behind it. What were your instincts or your higher self telling you? But things get trapped in corners, so I like to go to corners. And we have the door open and a window open here, so everything's going to keep moving. And I'm also going to nicely thank whatever energies are here for keeping this home safe and homey, so that when my BFF moves in, it can be her home. Thank you for your time here. And now it's time to move somewhere else. Because Crystal's moving in.
You can go. It's my turn.
Crystal's going to keep it really nice for you, though. She's a Virgo, so it'll be clean,
Totally.
organized, cleansed all the time.
People are going to wonder what I'm smoking in here.
It doesn't really smell. It doesn't smell like, it smells like Christmas tree. That's what
It smells different to me.
I did it to our office before we opened.
Really?
Yeah, and she's all, it smells like a Christmas tree in here. And I'm all, Christmas tree on fire anyways.
Right?
Get in the closets. I just felt like this room might need a little more time. Now, one thing you can do if you're not in, if you prefer water cleansing, or if you don't like the smoke for whatever reason, you can get a bottle of like purified water and put a few drops of like a sage essential oil or cedar or whatever is calling to you for purification purposes. You can even Google best essential oils for cleansing or purification, and you can make them in a little amber like spray bottle. You can buy those little glass amber spray bottles, and you can and you can just spray it whenever you feel like you need to purify something, but you don't want to make a bunch of smoke and burn and everything.
Do all that.
That's what I would do whenever I did body work, because some people are really sensitive to certain scents. So that way I could purify something, and by the time somebody was in the room, it was gone. The scent was pretty much gone.
There's a closet right there.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget that second closet. If you're gonna do the closets.
So there you go.
Okay.
And then that gives you an idea of what you can do when you have your own incense. You can do that with an incense stick. You can do it with essential oils. You can do it with the chimes, like the tincture bells or tincture chimes that I just used.
I like that.
And yeah, the sound vibration
I like
sometimes
sound.
is my favorite because you can feel like the sound waves come across and they kind of. But I want to do a little bit of both since the room is empty and just really clear everything out. But yeah, you can give yourself a pair of those and walk through the room anytime you need a reset.
I like it.
Reset.
Ready?